Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to my students. Uh, for quite few days, for quite a few days, I was away from this whiteboard. The reason behind my absence is that I was conducting some civil work for my newly built house, uh, which is under construction now. So I am back. So let me start the fresh and new exercise of the equations. And you know that our topic was equations and rearranging formula. This is chapter number 6, exercise 6.2, and the book is this. Okay, in the last exercise, we have interpreted some things about the equations, and I told you that what is an equation. Now, in this exercise, I'm dealing with the linear equation. Linear equations. Okay. Now, linear equations are those equations in which the power of x is always 1. Where there is x, the power of x will remain 1. So, whenever you see that the power of x is 1, it will call linear equation. So, let me do, let me solve one example for you, then the I'll proceed to the exercise, straight away to the exercise after one. So this is 5x, okay? When there is 1, it is not written over there. Either it is on the power or it is in the coefficient. Okay. Minus 2 is equal to 3x plus 6. Minus 2 is equal to 3x plus 6. Okay. Now this is an equation. Now you see this is a linear equation, and I told you that what is the method of finding out that what is a linear equation, that the power of x anywhere will be 1. So okay, now let me proceed, and it will be like this, that first of all we'll bring the x's together and the constants on one side, the axis on one side and the constant on the other side. The long way of doing, and also your book has stated that first of all what we do, first of all what we do is we'll do, so it is coming, first of all what will we do, that we'll just eliminate this 2 from here, and the step by step way of doing is that we will add an equal amount, because this is minus, we'll add an equal amount, that is, you see that this is minus 2 and I have added an equal amount on left hand side. Now this is left hand side and this is right hand side of the equation. Now this is the linear equation in which there are three parts, like left hand side, right hand side, and the sign of equality. So what we do here, I have added an equal amount of this minus 2. Okay. Now since I have disturbed the equation, I have disturbed the balance. So what I have to do is I have to add the same amount to the right hand side. Similarly, Now you see that this is gone from here. 2 minus 2 is 0, so we cancel it. Now 5x. Now we have to bring this 3x over here. So in advance, I write minus 3x. This is in advance. Let me underline it, or let me do it with the other color. For the time being, it is minus 3x. Now this is in advance. This is in advance, because what I'm going to do is, now there is nothing left in this left hand side. I have brought this 3x from here to here. So what will be, you see that we will proceed in same manner, that I have subtracted the same amount. I have subtracted the same amount, same quantity, same variable, same coefficient, to make it 0 over here. When I have done this, I have unbalanced the equation. So I have to put minus 3x also on the left hand side. So that's why I just done it in one line. Okay, now you can add this, it will be 8 now. This will be cancelled and this will remain here, because I have eliminated this 3x from here and brought this 3x by a method from here to here, and this 2 from here to here. Now you see that what was the effect of doing this? You noted that what was the effect? That the signs have been changed. When we shifted this to minus 2 from here, it became plus 2 when it came over here. When we shifted plus 2 from left hand side to the right hand side, the sign has been changed. Similarly, when we shifted minus when we shifted 3x, from right hand side to left hand side, the sign has been changed. It has become minus 3x. Now when we go further in this, when we go deep in this studies, we don't do these two steps. What we do now, this step is a direct step. You can also do it like this, but when we go deep, but for the practice we have to do this. But when we go deep in the studies, we don't have time, especially in the examination hall, we don't have time to write two more lines. So what we do is, I just write it like this. Okay, and now this is from here to here. So 6 plus 8, 6 plus 2. Now you see that this is the direct line, the direct step from here to here. But how it came? It came like this. Okay, now whatsoever it is, now it will become 5 minus 3 is 2x, and 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, now again, I want to know the value of x, not the 2x. So what I have to do is, I'll have to divide it with the equal amount. So it will become 1. When it will be cancelled. So when I do this on left hand side, I have to do it on the right hand side also as well. So what will happen, that this will cancel this, and we are remaining with one x only, or x, and similarly here it will become x is equal to 4 is your answer. Okay, now I think I should proceed to the exercise right away, because there are five questions and with almost 6 to 10 parts in each question. 6 to 10 parts in each question. Now I'll be starting exercise 6.2 from question number 1. Exercise 6.2. Now, dear students, uh, let us start exercise 6.2 straight away. And question number 1, part number, let me see. Let me consider part number B. 8x plus 42 is equal to 2. 8x plus 42 is equal to 2. Now, this is our question and this is the equation. This is the linear equation. As you know, what I told you, that if the power of the x is 1, then it is the linear equation. And number 2 point is that only one side has the variables, other don't. Okay, now this is very easy thing when you tackle up with such sort of question. Now, dear students, working on it straight away will give us, if we go to the book method, what will we do? You see that here it is plus, here it is plus, so we'll write minus over here and we'll subtract an equal amount which we want to eliminate from here, because we want 0 over here. But by doing this, we have unbalanced equation. So what we do is we are doing the same thing, or adding the same thing, or subtracting the same thing on the other side, which is the right hand side. So from here it is gone, it is eliminated, and what will become, it will become, you can just minus it straight away. Okay, now it will become 40. And now you see that the equation is very clear. Now it is very clear, but since we have to find the value of x, not the value of 8x. So what we do, again, we are going to put something in the at the left hand side, and similarly at the right hand side. To obtain x, we have to make it 1. And how we make it 1? Like this: 8x minus 8x, no, it will become 0. Now 8x minus 8x, what will it give? It will give 0 instead of 1. So this is the wrong thing we are going to do. No, we are not going to do this. Okay, just erase it and divide it with the equal coefficient. Okay, now since you have done something at left hand side, so do the same thing at right hand side. So to balance the equation, the two pans of the equation, so when you cut this, you see that it has become 1x and it will become 5. 8 5 times is 40. So the answer for this question is x is equal to minus 5. So this is your first part, question number 1, part B. Now, my dear students, let me take part D. Part D, same question, same exercise, part D. 7x minus 4 minus 66. 7x minus 4. Yes, minus 4 is equal to minus 66. Same two quantities, linear, and x is only at the left hand side. So we have to eliminate only the constant which is written over here. Okay, and now what we do here is minus 4x plus 4x. 4 7x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 66. 66 plus 4. You can also, yes, you can also do it straight. You can also do it straight. You can also skip this step from here, like this is equal to minus 66 plus 4. This is also valid step. Instead of doing this, you can direct do this. Okay, now subtract 66 from 4. We get minus, because the bigger number is 66 with sign minus, so it will become 62. Okay, now we have to find the value of x, not the value of 7x. Okay, it will become 7 divided by is equal to minus 62 divided by 7. It will cancel. X is equal to minus 62 upon 7. Now this is all we can have from this question. The rest of the questions are same through H. Now let me take question number I. What does part I? It is fraction at one side. Okay. 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 divided by 3. Now this whole term is divided by 3, and which is equal to 8. It is very easy question. Don't be confused at any stage. So I am going to solve it in the same steps. Okay. Now first of all, instead of removing this 1 from here, what will we do? We'll just cross multiply it. We'll cross multiply. Consider that this is 8 divided by 1. There is always 1 when the constant or anything is written. There is always 1 under 8. Okay. So cross multiplying means multiply this term with this one. When the sign of equality is there, you can always cross multiply. Like you just uh, multiply this denominator with this numerator and this denominator with this. Okay, and if even you don't write, 1 underneath this, even then you'll see that this will remain 2x plus 1, and if you multiply it with 1, which I erased, it will remain 2x plus 1. But when you multiply 3 with 8, it will become 24. 3 8 times is 24. So you can see that now we are getting the shape of the linear with uh, uh, one x variable or 1x at one side. So it is the same. Now I am going to do it directly. It will become 23. How it has become 23? I have just subtracted this from 24, because earlier to this, prior to this step, the step is 2x plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 24 minus 1. 2x plus 1 minus 1, 24 minus 1. It will become 23. And of course, by dividing it with 2 on both sides, it will become 23 divided by 2. Now you can also solve this in 2. You can also further solve it. How? It will become like this. 2 1 times 2. Okay. This 3 comes down, and 2 1 times 2 again 1. So, or you can write it like this. You can also write it like this. These two are one and the same thing, or you can also write it in the fractional points. Now all the three answers are equal and are valid. You can use any format you like. Now let me take, there is another format given in the very next part. Let me take that part also as well. Also, not as well. Let me take that part also. Now it very next is K. Very next is K. Now K says no K no J I J. Let me take J. The very next is J. Okay. J says 2x divided by 3. Now you will feel the difference in this part and the part which I done prior to this. That was I. Now this is 2x. 2x and divided by 3. It is divided by 3 plus 1. Now you see that the fraction is in the only under the term which have variable and which have a coefficient. Okay. The fraction lies only at the first part of this equation and it is equal to 8. Okay, now you see that this part and the part prior to this, the wordings are almost the same. So what will we do here? We'll just uh, multiply it with multiply all the terms with 3. It will become 2x divided by 3, 3 plus 1 multiplied by 3 and 8 multiplied by 3. Now this has cancelled. It will become 2x plus 3 is equal to 24. The rest is the same. You can do it by yourself. Now my dear students, you would have been wondering that why we have done this. We have to remove this denominator. So we have adapted this procedure. There is another procedure of LCM. Yes, that is almost the same, but you can also do it with the LCM method. Suppose you want to do it in that fashion. Now, if you have uh, understood this, I can erase this and then I'll start it right from the beginning. And that is, for example, taking, you can always write arguments. Now these little captions are called arguments. Taking LCM. Now what is the LCM of this one? It is 3. It is 3. When this, you take the LCM of 3, now this will remain the same because 3 1 times 3, okay, and 1 2 times is 2x plus, now here it is 1 3 times and 3 1 times 3 is equal to 8. You'll see that the same answer will appear, or the same equation will be uh, appear before you. So this is the LCM taken, and after that LCM you can also cross multiply. Okay, now cross multiply again will come 2x plus 3 is equal to 24. Now you see that the same answer has been appeared before you. So let me proceed to the next question, which is now I hope you will do this rest of the questions by yourself.